We're now going to move to adding integers. And integers is just a fancy word or a mathematical way to express a number set. And the set consists of these numbers. Notice there are no fractions or decimals. And the 3 dots just mean they continue both to the left and to the right. So what we're going to do is we're going to add integers. And first we're going to get a visual picture using the number line. When I want to add 2 plus 3, we all know that that is 5. So what's a visual picture of that on the number line? The 2 is where I start. I'm going to go to 2 on the number line, and that's my beginning position. When it says positive, that's a movement to the right. When we look at a number line, we have this 0 that divides the two sides. The right-hand side is the positive, the left-hand side is the negative. 0 is neither positive nor negative. It's the dividing point between the two. So I'm going to move to the right because of this addition sign, and I'm going to move 3 units to the right. 1, 2, 3. And my ending value, where my arrow ends at, is the value that 2 plus 3 is equal to. So that's just a visual picture using a number line. And a lot of times the number line will help us in adding integers. Let's try the next one. Starting position is at a positive 5. This says add to it, and I'm going to add to it a negative 3. Well, when I look at a number line, I see directions. I see to the right as positive and to the left as negative. So this negative tells me don't go to the right, go to the left 3 units. So it's just a direction. So if I go to the left 3 units, 1, 2, 3, I end up at positive 2. Now a second way of looking at this is just in terms of money. If I start with $5 and I go out and spend $3, I only have $2 left. This is the amount of money I'm going to spend. So you can think of it in 2 different ways and end up, if you don't like the number line, you'll end up obviously with the same answer. Let's try the next one. Negative 3 is my starting position. Negative 3 is where I start. Notice it's to the left of 0. And I'm going to add to that a negative 2. So if I'm going to move 2 in the negative direction, that's taking me to the left. 1, 2. And the number that would sit below here, if I extended my number line, would be negative 5. If I think in terms of money, I am $3 in debt, and then I get $2 more in debt. Now I am $5 in debt, or I owe somebody $5. Notice what we do with the separation of signs here. Oftentimes, we don't like to see 2 mathematical symbols like that next to each other, so we just use parentheses to separate the 2. Let's try the next problem. I'm at negative 4, so we need to build a number line. So I'm down at negative 4. That is my starting position. And I'm going to move in the positive direction. So I'm going to move this way. And I'm going to move that way 5 spaces. So I'm going to extend my number line in the right-hand direction. So when I move 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The value 1 represents negative 4 plus 5. If I was to think in terms of money, I am $4 in the hole, meaning I owe $4. I get $5, I pay off all my debt, and I'm left with a single dollar. So those are the example problems for adding integers.